Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Nayllal Eydden Abyan number C11.2019.021199. So today I'm gonna tell you or introducing to you about the goods or stuff that I bring today. So today I bring this is called pods, or we known as an electronic cigarette that can change the usage of all cigarette, I think. So we know that all cigarette, the cloud are really disturbing because the burn of the paper of smoke are really disturbing our really disturbing around us because the smell of it and everything. So today this spot will change and usage of old cigarette. If you are a smoker, so you need to change yourself to smoke this thing. This is called pods or electronic cigarette. So how to use it? First of all, pods, it's contain the material of pods is this is an atomizer, and this is its cartridge, and cartridge will load the distinct liquid for nicotine. You can your nicotine needs, and this is this is the liquid of it, and so you can get those nicotine needs from these things. Why am I calling this? Why you should to change your old cigarette to this? Because the ingredient is so healthier than the old cigarette. First of all, let me tell you, vegetable glycerin is a stuff that you can get from a vegetable, and propylene glycol, natural and artificial flavoring, and nicotine. This is the material of the making liquid. So why you should stop do an old cigarette? Because the burn of the paper of old cigarette are really disturbing, and the smell is not good at all. But if you use this, it smells so good because there are varying flavor on it. Right now I'm using a blueberry butter toast. I'm sorry, it's not gonna see because the font is really small. Let me tell you, blueberry butter toast from Indonesian with pride. So why my call this is good? Cause the liquid, it's gonna burn with an atomizer in the stuff, and the magnet will give you an electro that change to burn. Then the liquid was vaporizing, that's why I call it vapor. And then smell is quite good, like the description in here, blueberry butter and toast, smell like that. So strength and the weakness of this pod compared between an old cigarette. First, the strength, this is healthier than the old cigarette. Why am I telling that? Because if you know the information about the tar on the old cigarette, that's a really bad material for our health if you're a smoker. So smoker it just need a nicotine, not a tar. That's why tar on the old cigarette are really bad for our health, and the smell from the burn of the ashes, burn of ashes from tobacco and the paper is not good. So the strength of this pot, it's it smells good, and it's not disturbing for people around us because smells good, the cloud is not too many, and then it can really save your money because you can get everywhere if you're compared with an old cigarette right now. So old cigarette right now is too expensive to me, I think. Before I use this, I usually smoke a cigarette called Marlboro, Red Marlboro, and right now Red Marlboro is about 40,000 rupiahs. That's really expensive to me. So this is why I changed to old cigarette and into this spot. And then the weakness of this pot, I think there is no weakness about this pot, but pot is really expensive for the first time if you buying it. This pot I bought about 300,000 rupiahs, and the liquid is for 95,000 rupiah. But you can use this liquid about 2 weeks. 2 weeks it's gonna empty. It depends on your usage of pot. If you're like usual smokers, that hard smoker, you will get this empty on first week, but I always get this empty for 2 weeks. And I think that's the weakness of this pot, because weakness of this pot is really expensive for the first time. But if you compare it between old cigarette and with this pot, you can use this for 2 weeks and you can brought it for 95 rupiah, 95 and 1,000 rupiah. But if you're a smoker, you use old cigarette. Before that, let me compare it with myself. So I always buy a Red Marlboro for 40,000 rupiahs, and it was empty for, I need to buy again the cigarette for two days, always 2 days per package, per box, 2 days per box. So if this was a 1 week, it's about 120,000. That's so expensive. So that's why I need to change my old cigarette to this stuff, because it's much easy to buy and quite cheap than my cigarette before. So if you're a smoker, you need to change to use this pot, because this is healthier but expensive for the first time. But it's okay, it's not that expensive as the old cigarette. So that's all that I can tell you about this stuff, pot and an electronic cigarette. If I say something wrong on this video, let me apologize first, and thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.